Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. I'm your host, Kieran Mack, as always, and delighted you've been able to tune in yet again for another show. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the next podcast or show is uploaded onto the platform. Now, if you like listening to us on a podcast player, there's a link down below in the description that will take you to a vast array of podcast channels. And finally, if you want to support the show, the easiest way is just go down below, hit that join button and become a member. But now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into the top stories trending here in Thailand today. Police are investigating the death of a 68-year-old woman found in a sauna at a shopping mall in Nonthaburi on Monday evening. The woman, identified only as Tan Chanok, was discovered around 6 p.m. in a sauna behind a fitness club in the mall, located in Tambon, Bang Taled. The mall's name was not disclosed. Staff reported that Tan Chanok was a regular visitor, arriving at 8 a.m. that day. By 11 a.m., staff assumed she had left as she was no longer visible. However, at 6 p.m., an employee found her lying in the sauna with severe burns on parts of her face, arms and chest, and her skin had peeled off. Tan Chanok's daughter-in-law mentioned that she might have been dead for several hours before being discovered. She added that Tan Chanok, who had no known underlying health issues, typically visited the fitness club alone and stayed from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Police are awaiting autopsy results to determine the cause of death. The Social Development and Human Security Minister has urged people to stop giving money to beggars, citing a rise in their numbers and claims that some earn almost 100,000 baht a month. On Tuesday, Mr. Varawut said his ministry is collaborating with various agencies to address the issue. Ministry officials conduct sweeps 5 times a month to apprehend beggars. Foreign beggars are deported, while Thai beggars are sent to a shelter where they receive career training and job support. The penalty for begging includes up to 1 month in prison and/or a fine of up to 10,000 baht. Mr. Varawut noted that most beggars' income comes from tourists and the general public. Over the past decade, about 7,000 beggars have been apprehended, with 30% being foreigners. I'd like to ask for people's cooperation in stopping giving to these beggars as they keep coming back and they are increasing in numbers, he said. Although there is no confirmed data on their income, Mr. Varawut mentioned that beggars often receive substantial amounts from foreign visitors during the high season, with some making nearly 100,000 baht a month. After receiving information about an illegal cross-border online gambling operation, authorities took action on June 11th. The Transnational Crime Suppression Centre and Chonburi Immigration Police, armed with a Pattaya Provincial Court search warrant, inspected a house in Nongpru Sub-District in Chonburi Province. At the large 2-story house, they found 8 Indian nationals on the ground floor working as admin staff for the gambling website, managing customer chats and financial transactions. Upstairs, another 13 Indian men were found sleeping, totaling 21 individuals. The police invited all the Indian nationals downstairs to check their documents. 8 did not have passports, while the rest had foreign student visas. Authorities seized 8 laptops, over 100 mobile phones, numerous SIM cards, a customer notebook, and papers with admin staff rules written in Hindi. Police Major General Chachai, Deputy Commissioner of the Provincial Police Region 2, revealed that the house had been rented by Indian nationals since August of the previous year. Suspicion arose due to the large number of Indian residents, their limited outdoor activities, and high electricity bills of 30 to 40,000 baht per month. The investigation found that the group managed 7 online gambling websites with a circulation of over 200 million rupees, that's approximately 100 million baht, through Indian bank accounts. A senior Indian member involved is currently being sought for questioning. The location of the website servers is still under investigation. All 21 Indian nationals were taken into custody and an arrest report was filed at the Pattaya City Police Station. The Chonburi Immigration Office is verifying the legality of the entry into Thailand, and they will be blacklisted and banned from re-entering into the country. The Airlines Association of Thailand has urged the government to upgrade more regional airports to international status to boost tourism revenue in 55 second-tier cities. At the Ignite Tourism Thailand event chaired by the Prime Minister, AAT President Putipong called for the development of regional airports to accommodate international flights, attracting tourists to nearby provinces. He also suggested including airfare expenses to second-tier cities in recent tax deduction measures, which the Prime Minister agreed to consider. Additionally, airlines want visa-free policies announced 2 to 3 months in advance to give tourists ample time to plan their trips. Pudipong highlighted the need for increased air service agreements with India, as the current additional 7,000 seats per week are insufficient for all Thai airlines. The president of the Association of Thai Travel Agents expressed concerns about foreign tour businesses, particularly from China and Russia, registering in Thailand and using price dumping strategies. This affects market pricing and threatens the tourism industry due to substandard services. He emphasized the importance of intensive sales and marketing campaigns at the business-to-business level, especially for second-tier tourism provinces, to introduce new routes to potential markets. The president of the Thai Hotels Association suggested launching a subsidy similar to the previous We Travel Together scheme, focused on retirees who have the time and budget to travel during weekdays. Prime Minister Saretta Thavisin, during a meeting with the 55 provincial governors, stressed the need for all provinces to improve infrastructure, including transport and tourism facilities, to meet the growing demand. Police tracked down and apprehended individuals involved in sexual misconduct with female customers, discovering incriminating videos on their mobile phones. Despite initial denials, suspects are now facing additional charges related to possession of inappropriate media involving minors for sexual purposes. Now, today, police investigators from Bangkok raided and arrested Mr. Thanapat on charges of assault with intent to commit sexual violence, abduction for immoral purposes, and robbery at night. The investigation began when authorities received reports of Mr. Thanapat's predatory behavior, preying on inebriated female tourists by pretending to be a licensed taxi driver around the RCA Entertainment District. Once lured into the vehicle, victims were subjected to sexual misconduct. The latest victim, a Chinese national, was taken on a motorcycle by Mr. Thanapat, who wore an orange vest to feign legitimacy as a hired driver. She was then subjected to misconduct at a hotel in a nearby alley. After escaping, she reported the incident to the local police. For similar cases involving Mr. Thanapat, authorities have urged anyone with information to come forward and assist in the ongoing investigations. A 33-year-old Taiwanese man, Lin Kai Lun, sought help from Thai police in An Thong province after escaping from 2 foreigners who lured him into working for a call center scam. Lin filed a complaint at the Chai Yoi police station in An Thong's Chai Yoi district. He revealed that a Thai teacher and monk, whose identities were not disclosed, assisted him in his escape. Lin recounted that he was looking for a high-paying job to settle his debts when a criminal gang contacted him via Facebook, offering employment at a company in Bangkok. He accepted the offer and arrived at Don Mueang International Airport at 12:30 p.m. on June 11th. 2 foreigners met him at the airport, claiming they would escort him to his workplace. Instead, the driver changed the route towards northern Thailand, raising Lin's suspicions. Lin became more alarmed when he saw an online conversation between the driver and a suspected gang leader. The leader instructed the driver to take Lin to a neighboring country and promised to pay the driver 70,000 baht. Suspecting he would be forced to work for the scam, Lin devised an escape plan. He asked the driver to stop at a petrol station along the Asian Highway in An Thong, pretending he needed to use the bathroom. Once there, Lin fled from the 2 foreigners and sought help from a monk and a teacher at the station. Security camera footage at the petrol station showed a bronze SUV parked in front of the bathroom. Lin was seen exiting the car with his backpack, followed by the driver. Chai Yoi police officers expressed skepticism about Lin's account due to some unclear details. Additionally, Lin had deleted his conversation history with the supposed employer, arousing further suspicion. Lin is currently under the care of the consulate while the investigation continues. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. This show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kieran Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.